Think you're doing leg raises correctly? Here's a hard truth most people don't want to hear. If your lower back hurts more than your abs after leg raises, you're not training your core. You're stressing your spine. This single mistake is why thousands of people quit AB training altogether, thinking their body is the problem, when in reality, it's the technique. Today I'm going to walk you through the right way to perform leg raises so that your abs finally do the work they're supposed to do. By the end of this video, your leg raises will feel harder, cleaner, safer, and far more effective than ever before. Most people approach leg raises with the wrong mindset. They think the goal is to lift their legs as high as possible, or finish as many reps as they can. What actually happens is swinging, arching, and momentum taking over. The abs barely get involved, while the hip flexors and lower back do all the heavy lifting. This is why people say leg raises don't work or hurt the back. The exercise itself isn't the problem. Poor control is. Here's something important to understand early. Leg raises are not a leg exercise. They are a core stability exercise. Your legs are just the lever. The real work is happening in your abs, especially the lower portion, whose main job is to control pelvic movement. If that control is missing, the exercise instantly breaks down. The most common mistake is arching the lower back. The moment your lower back lifts off the floor, your abs lose tension. Think of your core like the foundation of a skyscraper. If the foundation shifts, everything above it becomes unstable. An arched back during leg raises is exactly that, a cracked foundation. Another major mistake is using momentum. Swinging your legs up and down may look impressive, but it completely removes tension from the abs. Momentum turns leg raises into a hip flexor drill instead of a core exercise. You finish the set tired but not stronger. The third mistake is lowering the legs too far. People believe that touching the floor makes the rep complete. But if touching the floor causes your back to arch, that rep is doing more harm than good. Control always matters more than range. To fix your form, you need to understand what leg raises are designed to do. Your abs are not meant to just crunch your torso forward. Their real job is to resist movement and stabilize your spine. During leg raises, your abs work to prevent your pelvis from tilting forward as your legs move. This is why leg raises feel completely different when done correctly. A good leg raise doesn't feel like a leg movement. It feels like your abs are bracing, tightening, and fighting gravity the entire time. When that happens, you know you're doing it right. Before your legs move even 1 inch, the exercise has already started. Lie flat on your back with your legs extended and arms by your sides or under your hips, if you're a beginner. Now comes the most important part, the pelvic tilt. Gently tilt your pelvis so your lower back presses into the floor, not aggressively, not forcefully, just enough so there is no gap between your lower back and the ground. Imagine you're trying to tuck your tailbone slightly underneath you. This single adjustment instantly activates your abs and protects your spine. If you skip this step, nothing else matters. Once your lower back is pressed into the floor, slowly lift your legs upward. Keep them straight together and controlled. There should be no jerking, swinging, or rushing. Raise your legs only as high as you can while maintaining full control. When lowering your legs, slow everything down. This is where most of the benefit comes from. Lower your legs gradually while keeping your lower back glued to the floor. Stop lowering the moment you feel your back wanting to arch. Your legs do not need to touch the ground. In fact, stopping early often means you're doing it better. Each rep should feel deliberate, controlled, and challenging. Here's a simple test. During leg raises, ask yourself where you feel the tension. If it's mainly in your hip flexors or lower back, something is off. If you feel deep, controlled tension in your abs, especially below the belly button, you're on the right track. Another sign of good form is fewer reps with more burn. When done correctly, leg raises are brutally effective. 10 clean reps will feel harder than 30 sloppy ones. Once you've mastered the basics, small tweaks can make a big difference. Slowing down the lowering phase increases time under tension and forces your abs to work harder. Slightly exhaling as you lower your legs can also help you maintain core engagement and prevent arching. You can also bend your knees slightly if straight legs feel too difficult. This shortens the lever and allows you to maintain perfect form while still challenging your abs. For advanced lifters, raising the hips slightly at the top of the movement adds extra lower ab engagement. However, this should only be done if you can maintain full control and avoid swinging. Another advanced option is pausing just above the floor for 2 to 3 seconds, forcing your abs to resist gravity without any help from momentum. Remember, advanced doesn't mean flashy. Advanced means controlled. To summarize, lie flat, press your lower back into the floor, lift your legs slowly, and lower them with control while maintaining constant core tension. No arching, no swinging, no rushing. Quality always beats quantity. Here's your challenge. Right now, drop down and try 10 flawless leg raises using everything you learned today. Focus on control, not speed. Notice how different they feel compared to before. Mastering leg raises won't happen overnight, but every clean rep builds a stronger, safer, more powerful core. Stay patient, stay consistent, and keep refining your form. Your abs will respond, and this time your lower back will thank you.